The opinions on the following podcast are those exclusively of the host and not 210 Culture as a whole. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 210 Culture podcast with Donna.
Just take away the fucking damn things already.
G. Very hard journalism research, and I went to Walmart to go get ice cream. And Dom.
The graham cracker ended up somehow getting impregnated by the tomato.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Cool Nelson, and you're watching 210 Culture, the best motherfucking podcast in the city.
Podcast presented by Southside Craft Soda and the delicious Texacola soda. Make sure you go get yours now, and also get the new Limoncito flavor that's available out now. It's not in stores yet, but you can reach out to Southside Craft Soda and get that as well.
Oh, I was like, it's in stores already?
No, it's not in stores, but it is for sale already. And of course, thank you to Pub Sports for having us live on the air.
Always.
Yes.
And while we're chilling out here at Southtown 101, as we had some great brunch here right before. Donna had the cheese sticks.
Buffalo cheese sticks.
Buffalo.
Get it right.
The secret menu. Well, yeah, but it's not an everyday item.
Fuck.
Thanks,
Sorry.
guys. Thanks for ruining the menu. Thanks for ruining it. Sorry, Southtown. Y'all gonna be making a bunch of them now. And then our guest here to my left is well, see, no, the issue is I never actually remember you by your name. Yes.
It's Angelica from Arte Mia
Angelica,
Crafts.
get it right.
Yes.
It's okay, you can call me Arte Mia. That's fine.
I know, but I don't want everybody
Do
else to
people
see you.
call you Artemia?
Um,
Because you know that is a name if you want to, if you think
Technically.
about it. Like Artemia is a name.
oh, I never even thought about it.
I mean, it makes a cool name.
Like
I know. After when we were at the 2K party, I forgot I was trying to reach. I was like, 30, I was like, that's not her name. Damn it! And I couldn't remember. I was like, I can't remember. But yeah, I'm bad with names to begin with.
I will answer to both.
And of course, returning now permanently starting this week is Dom. He's back.
Hey.
So he was.
I feel great being back.
He got promoted as well, so that's why he's
Woo!
gonna be here.
Nice.
So we'll
Getting that bread. Getting that pan.
He's making that chile.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
I
Hey.
love Chile. All kinds.
So he's gonna be back on the show now. Thank you for
Always.
everybody who's
What's
been
up?
our guest hosts in the meantime while he was gone. Roy and Steve from the British Cartel.
I know.
So thank you guys for helping us out. And yeah, that's pretty much the welcome
Thank
back.
you guys.
That's Dom's welcome back.
That's
Dom's
it,
welcome back.
ladies and
Keeping the
gentlemen.
wo-
We're
keeping the
done.
seat
Thank you for
warm.
watching the show. We'll see y'all guys next week.
I'll see you next week.
So of course this is I'm losing track of the numbers, so we're just gonna say 56 for the sake
I
of
don't
it.
know. I guess.
56, 57.
Who cares
They're all great.
anymore? Who's counting?
I wanted to go to 100.
Who's our major fan out there?
I wanted to go at 100.
Tell us, what number is it?
I wanted to go to 100, and at 100 I was gonna stop keeping track of the numbers because at that point I feel like you already know what number it is.
I don't know what number we're on.
I'm not looking at you to ask what number it's on. I'm just saying.
Guilty conscience much?
I know.
Jeez.
I know. Same with like Culture Creations. I'm gonna go with that till we get episode 50, and then I'm just gonna kill the number, and it's just gonna be Culture Creations.
Yeah,
But-
you gotta say it by the name.
But I like
of
it
the
by
food
the
truck.
I like it by the numbers. But
By
yes.
the numbers.
So normally the way we start our show here is we kind of just go over what we did over the weekend. Since you're our guest, what did you do over the weekend?
Over the weekend, I actually was working on my daughter's birthday party since she was turning
Saw
8.
that.
And she's a huge Friends fan, so that's what I was working
Friends.
on. Yes. So we all wore, if y'all see it on my Instagram, we all wore Friends shirts, and she's got Friends gifts. I made her a
Wow.
cake, bag, you know. You have a-
Major
Hey,
fan.
I don't think I saw the picture of the cake because I saw it when you
It's-
tried rolling it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Or rolled
And it
it
was
out.
just a basic, like, purple with the yellow picture frame, and then I just put an 8 in the middle, so it
Uh-huh.
wasn't, like, anything extravagant. But to her, of course, it was. She thought it was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
so
so we just did.
cool.
That's all I did. I really didn't work on any projects other than the birthday party and kind of just relax. And
Yeah.
decompress. Or, gotta de-stress a little
Yeah.
bit every now and then. So.
That's good. That's good.
So, personal question: does she have a crush on any of the friend characters, and which one?
Oh my gosh! A
Is it
crush?
Chandler,
them?
Joey?
She
likes-
loves Joey.
Oh, of course.
She loves
How
Joey.
you doing?
Yes, she loves Joey. But
He's
all of them, I
hilarious.
mean, I don't think she can really
Swimmer,
pick one.
David Swimmer.
And then you tell her, this is what he looks like now. Look how old he is.
Other
His
than
good
the
hairs.
other than the birthday party, I was actually just working on my actual website
Uh-huh.
instead of my Etsy. So that was in between everything else, kind of in the middle of the night.
So what's
type of
the
thing.
website? Is it artemiacrafts.com?
Yes, ArteMiaCrafts.com. So
look
I
at
still have
you.
my Etsy, but I'm trying to kind of shift on over and just do my website. So
Right.
I'm just starting that. But if you go to the website, I've got a lot more items than I usually do on my Etsy itself.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
official now.
Yes, I feel like, oh my god.
Getting that money.
So, a little tip of advice that I learned the hard way that I want to give you and anybody else who has a website online, make sure you know when your domain expires.
Oh God.
Because if you do not renew it within 2 weeks of it expiring,
It's gone.
they
It's
charge you
gone.
an $80 fee to unlock it because they lock it. And they charge you $80 just to unlock it on top of the renewal fee. So when I was going to
Oh
renew the
my-
210 Culture, I was looking at $140 to
Oh
renew.
my, yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So if,
I'm
so,
putting it on my calendar.
so at the moment,
now,
at
right
the
now.
moment, our website is the210culture.com because I lost 210culture.com.
Oh god.
So now after that, if you don't pay the $80, you have to wait a month. Then it goes into an auction where people can bet on it. If nobody bets on it, then it's open again where you can go back.
Oh my god.
So I don't know where we're at that now. I'm probably gonna just wait till the beginning of the year to re-get it back. But yes, for those who have a
Great.
business website, make
Good,
sure you
nice-
renew your
Nice to
domain
know.
before it expires, or else you're gonna have to go through that hassle and change your
Oh,
domain
yeah,
temporarily.
no.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna end up losing mine if I I don't want to pay over 100.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That's
added
funny.
the
Yes. Exactly. So that was like I was looking. It was like 210culture.us. I was like, I gotta keep the .com because it's what we push. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll just put the210culture.com. And I was trying to link it to 10culture redirect over there, but it won't let me till I rebuy
You
the
should
domain.
just put 210culture.gov, you know? Be a government entity.
Oh, Illuminati. All right.
Yeah, we're the ghetto Illuminati
We
here.
weren't the Illuminati yet when I
Oh, yeah.
when I made that
That's
decision.
right.
But shout out to the ghetto Illuminati if you're watching.
Whoop, whoop.
Where my money at?
Dang.
That's how
Scary.
scary it is. What'd you do over the weekend, Dom?
Well, I've been helping. Starting to move in, like moving out. I'm gonna start saving up to possibly getting start renting a place instead of just getting an apartment.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of getting tired of,
Apartments.
Apartments.
Site. They do.
Yeah, so I'm getting to
That's
that
good.
point. So been moving some stuff. I'm my friend John, move because he's getting a new place.
That Sacero moving service still 5 stars?
all day. Yeah, mattresses all over the ground, all over the place.
Yeah, he helped a buddy of ours move.
Joel.
Because he's the one that has a truck. And they, was it
Danny.
the mattress?
It was Danny.
Was it the mattress?
Yeah, it was a mattress
Danny.
on his truck.
It fell off the highway.
Oh my god.
Fell off
So
Worsbach
y'all are the
Parkway.
ones.
Guilty as charged.
So now that he,
Oh my
it fell
gosh.
down Worsbach Parkway.
But
and-
we actually rented a truck this time.
I was gonna say it, and then they like went back and they still got it. It had, like, I think somebody read it over, so it had like the tire marks on the mattress. He was like, "Yeah, thanks, but I'm not getting."
It's the roadkill edition.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tempur-Pedic.
So then when we were moving, he's like, "Y'all need us to help?" I'm like, "Nah, we're
Nope.
good. We're
No,
good.
no thanks.
We're good. We'll pass. We'll pass on the 5-star service."
Yeah, but Sauce, he's been there since UTSA days.
And
UTSA days.
yes. And then of course yesterday we were at Roadside Munchies
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
checking that out.
No Ride Club.
We were actually out at, I think it was Outlaws Detailing or
Outlaws
something.
Detailing. And,
Yeah.
big
But they were
ass
having a big old
trucks.
car show, so they had
Oh,
like the food truck
nice.
out there, and it was dope. Shout out to Lane on the World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We got a cool shot with them where all the whole car club.
Hey,
had
y'all
raised
the
up
real
their trucks.
MVPs.
They all had airbags on the truck, so they all raised them, and then she went by with the camera. They were dropping it down as
Yeah.
she was
One by
walking by.
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna
So
look
it's
good.
badass.
So look out for that. Look out for that video on Thursday.
Thursday.
The Roadside Munchies, and then
Second Wednesday, basically.
Friday was a busy day. What a busy day, Friday.
I
we
wouldn't
were-
know.
I mean, just squeezers.
Yes, the squeezers.
Yeah.
We had to get Illuminati.
You're like, what?
Well, it was
What
still a
did we
busy
do?
day. We had a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just did that, and then like what we became sacks afterwards that night. We didn't really do anything.
Yeah. Well,
Sacks of potatoes.
well, I actually had to go back to work first, and then I visited Sarah's to have that grilled cheese valqua, which was
Oh, yeah,
amazing.
How was that?
It was amazing. The
Oh,
bread
sounds so
makes it
good.
like good because I've had grilled cheese brisket
Mhm.
or valqua grilled cheese before, and like with regular toast, it's okay. It's nothing
Mhm.
special, but with that toast, I guess it's like the torta bread that they use, so it gives it like that different taste to
Wow.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, and then they butter it, really, really make it real buttery. It's great.
That's awesome.
And while I was there, I got a notification from my phone that there was a live story at Alamo Biscuit Company where Caesar was promoting his new brisket tamales. So of course, since I was down the street, I stopped by there and I got one of those from Caesar. They were really good. Order yours now. They're taking orders Thursdays to have them ready by those Fridays. Or you can just show up and see if there's any available on Fridays. But normally it's going to be a Friday thing that they're going to release them.
Friday.
And then from there, I went back to the house. So we went to Squeezers.
Yeah.
And then we got to meet with everybody. We were talking with Roy, who's having his TCA 500 event.
What?
Congratulations.
So congratulations, Roy.
Get it.
And a little bit late, I know. And as well, we announced it already, but we are actually going to be hosting the main bar area of Jokesters 22 for that event. So that's going to be our area. We're going to be decorating.
Yeah.
So we might need some help.
Cool.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
sugar
We
skulls.
Totally
need
down.
Some sugar
I'm
skulls.
totally down.
You did great decorating here for our 2K party. I'm
Oh,
just
my tippy
saying.
toes.
So we're going to have, the event's going to have 3 different areas. You're going to have the patio, the main room we're going to be in, and then the comedy room that they have in the back. All 3 are going to have a DJ, and all 3 are going to have different people hosting it with different stuff. So we're going to have DJ AOK. I forget which radio station he used to DJ on.
He's just A-OK.
I forgot which radio
His beats
station.
are A-okay.
I think he was on 98.5 for a while. I think.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be DJing in our room, and he's gonna have the
Nice.
video DJing going on. So we'll have the projector hooked up with the videos as well. And of course we have the bar, so all the drink specials are gonna be over there.
Yeah.
We got a couple little secrets there for Roy,
Whoa.
Oh.
so it should be fun. Roy wants
Baby bottles on Roy.
yeah,
Hey.
yes. We're gonna play who's the baby mama? We're gonna get like 5 girls that have kids, and we're gonna just like
This is a dangerous game.
we're just gonna have
Why
them,
would you
like,
do this?
We're gonna have Roy try to figure out which one is he the baby daddy to.
Oh god.
It's the opposite instead of
And
like.
is Murray gonna come out and be like, and the father is?
I know. You are not the
I was
father.
gonna say you might want to practice that, Dom. You're gonna be the one that gets to tell
Oh
him.
my god.
You are the
not
father.
the baby mama.
You are not the father.
She's gonna be storming out. God damn it! What the fuck?
So that'll be fun to look forward to, and of course our Friendsgivings continue. Episode on Wednesday with
SATX rated.
Yes, and then the week after that we'll have Roy on,
Yes.
and then we'll
Yo,
finish it
Roy.
up with Mira Meadows and their kids while we go to the
Mira.
candy store.
Yeah.
So that should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
definitely.
fun.
And now time to jump into the questions because that was a long weekend.
That was
Yeah.
the weekend.
It's too much.
Yeah, so of course, like we mentioned earlier, I'm gonna just call her Artemia so I don't keep forgetting this whole time.
Angelica.
She said I could call her
Angelica.
Artemia, so we're calling her Artemia this whole time.
You call her Angelica by her
Angelica, everybody, again.
For those who don't know what Arte Mia Crafts is, other than the fact it says crafts in the name,
Yeah.
you want to go ahead and let them know what you do and.
I do a little bit of everything. Basically, I started it because I just have this need to be creative, and once I make something and I think it came out pretty awesome, I kind of just want to keep making multiples of it.
Mhm.
And I actually started with my jewelry holder, and after a while I thought about just selling it, and I just tried it, made a few things, and people actually bought it, so
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. I didn't think anybody else would
You're like,
want
"Oh,
my
fuck."
stuff. But once it actually sold, I start getting more ideas. The creative juices just keep flowing, and to where I'm in, the middle of the night, I'm actually like, I'll wake up and I have to put it in my phone, because if not, I'll wake up in the morning and think, what the hell was that? That idea. I thought it
Right,
was awesome,
yeah.
and I can't remember it. So if I do that, if I wake up, I'll put it into my phone and
So do you do that
That's
during the
smart.
day? Like, let's say you're, I don't know, spacing out, and then you just like think about something, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, I need to write it down.
Yes, and I'll grab whatever I can. I'll write it down, and like I said, if I have my phone, I'll put it into
Yeah.
my notepad, and I'll put my idea down. Just because it sometimes it'll just hit me, and I'll have like back to back to back, and then other times I'll just I have a moment where I just don't
Right.
really think about new stuff. But once it gets rolling, I have to mark them, write them down,
Yeah.
and then I start. I have to kind of control myself sometimes, because then I want to start like 50 different things at the same time. So now I've
Sounds like
learned,
Mr. What's his name over there?
I was gonna say, and then you just walk around the house, you find that paper, and you're like, what the hell was this? And then you're like,
yeah. And it's
oh, that's what it is. And
everything like half done, and then I'm
Right,
just, going
yeah.
back and forth. So now I've learned to okay, look, this is the design I'm going to start with, and I'm going to finish what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah.
And then I move on to the next one because it just keeps me a little bit more organized.
Right, yeah.
For those who know me, probably don't see me as organized because I've got 2 craft rooms now, and everything's just everywhere.
Nice.
But I'm gonna try January. I'll start organizing a little better. But
organized chaos. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
She's always mad when she goes into the office, and my side's like just covered with stuff.
but you know where everything's at.
Exactly.
Like
yes.
don't touch it.
Yes.
Don't
Yes. Then she
don't
cleans
clean
it, and I'm like, where the hell is this?
Exactly.
I put it over there where it belongs. That's not where it belongs. It belongs right here under that
bad.
under that
Yeah,
sandwich
under
that I
here.
ate half of that's sitting there. That I'm gonna finish later because I got it yesterday. I know. She always comes and yells at me, and I'm just like, control chaos. And she's like, shut up, and she leaves the room, and she's just like, I can't deal with you. I'm just like,
Yep.
it's controlled chaos, as long as you know. So I know before this you were actually doing more baking before you did
Yes,
crafts.
I had a cottage bakery for 10 years.
Wow.
Wow.
It was fun.
Wow.
And I only started that. It was just an accident because I wanted to learn how to make cakes for my daughter, and I wasn't gonna pay hundreds of dollars to get this awesome,
Right,
artistic
yeah.
looking cake. So I just figured, I'll learn, and I just took basic Michael's classes, and then from there, I just my friends and my family would challenge me, so I started researching more and took online classes or courses.
Yeah.
And started going to like all the sugar art conventions like in Austin and here in San Antonio. And
Yeah.
so I just started learning. And once I learned like to do something, I just keep going. And with all the different challenges, it just improved my work.
Right,
And, I just learned how to do a lot of pretty neat stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot.
And she's now the official caker of all 210 culture events.
Dang.
So,
There
I'm
you
out
go.
of a
You just
job
nominated
now?
yourself
Yeah.
right there.
Well,
You're out of a job.
Well,
now,
see,
sorry.
I originally wanted a cake for the 2K party. I just didn't know who to get that we could get for cheap or
Wow.
get that would help hook us up.
Shit.
Gee, you know I can make a
We were
cake.
busy. we don't want to talk about that
And
cake.
we
on
all
air.
know
We
about
can't-
the cake.
We can't talk about that cake on air. That cake never aired to see the light of day. To talk about my cake.
And that was
Oh,
just
yeah.
YouTube videos, man.
Yeah, but you don't have your assistant for that cake anymore.
It's okay. I know the secrets. They're for sale.
So I know you said you had your ideas in going. So I guess either one, because I don't know which one it was. But what made you decide to either go leave baking to do crafts, or what was the moment that you were like, I'm gonna go ahead and do crafts?
Cottage bakery, it's very time consuming and took a lot of time from my family. And also it's so stressful.
Yeah.
And there's deadlines.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just constantly, of course, you got to be at the wedding at,
Oh,
This
yeah.
time.
and it's
Gotta
got to be
deal with the
it's- and
bridezilla.
It's got to be of course you want it to be perfect, even birthday cakes. Yeah, and so towards the end it was just I was in the middle of buying a new house, and I actually went through a divorce. So at that time I was just like, you know what, I had my daughter, she was she was 3 at the time. I just didn't have that time to commit to the bakery anymore, and I didn't need it to be home. Well, I would be home, but
yeah.
I worked full time. I still work full time. I worked full time, and then I'd come home and I'd work till 2 a.m.
Right.
doing an
that.
order.
Yeah.
So that was tough, and having a little one, it's constant attention. It's not like a 10-year-old, they feed themselves or they
Right,
take a
yeah.
shower on their own. You got a little one, so I just had to call it quits and just shut it down completely. And then Arte Mia Crafts came about because I couldn't stop being creative.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just have this, I don't know. It's
So what was the
drawing
very
and-
first thing that you made? Like, so you made your the skeleton hand
Yeah,
jewelry
the jewelry.
holders, and then what else did you make? Like, what was the next
my
thing
ornaments.
that you did?
And the ornaments were pretty easy to I guess start because I do make all my ornaments. I roll them out, I cut them, do all that stuff. But that was pretty easy for me to go get into because I work with a lot of fondant.
Yeah.
In cake,
well,
so
yeah,
it's
it's
like
kinda similar,
Play-Doh.
yeah.
I mean, it's like clay. So I had all these cutters and I had ideas, and then I thought, you know what?
That's
I'm
really
just gonna
cool.
do it. Yeah. So I started with the clay, and I
Yeah.
went through a few types of clay before I found something that
Works for
would
you.
work for me because there's so much out there. I mean, there's all different types,
Right, yeah.
but
It's a secret. She can't tell
yeah.
I have to kill y'all.
But yeah. So then I started like there were I mean there's no cutters out there to do a Frida. Well, not that I know of, but or to do what I wanted to do. So I just started. I'd use whatever a basic heart cookie cutter, and that's how I did my cactus.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
I created the little rose part.
Yeah.
And then of course it's pretty easy to poke the little holes in it. But stuff like that, I would just kind of think about different uses for things and how I could create something to make the ornament that I wanted.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I mean, with my ornaments. So that was the second big thing that I did. And those, like again, I didn't think anybody was gonna buy them. So when I had them out, I only made a certain amount. And
Right. Yeah.
like when I first had my cactus ones, those sold out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
and then my Frida, that one sold.
Yeah.
So I just kind of kept going with it and started other things.
Now she has to put her ornaments in her cupcake tin holders because she has nowhere to put all the ornaments she's making.
I have to put everything to use, right?
I know. Yeah.
I know I laughed when I saw that when she's like, I don't know where to put these ornaments. And she's like, oh, I got these
Yes,
cupcake
I have yes.
carriers. She put them in the cupcake carriers.
Yes.
Wow.
I was lucky because I was gonna go buy some, and I'm like, I don't want to pay $30 on Amazon to get an ornament container. And I went through my closet because I still have a lot of baking stuff, and I had these plastic containers for cupcakes. And I was like, oh my gosh, they were perfect. I just set them all in there. Like, that's how they're going.
Oh, that's so
Got it.
cool. Yeah, I still remember.
Multi-use.
Yeah, so we've been dealing with each other for like almost a year, because when I met up with you, it was like around February time frame.
Oh yeah.
And I remember that because we did the Bob and Timmy's video, and then it was right after I met up with you, and then I'm still pissed off because that first coaster, I loved it so much,
Oh,
and my
God.
mom was like, I love your coaster. And then I was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess you can have it. But, like, I said it jokingly. And then she stuffs it in her purse. And I was like, what are you doing? She was like, well, you said I can have it. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I was like, I guess. And, yeah.
You just had bad luck with
I've-
coasters, though.
I've been meaning to.
I know. Well, yeah. she entrusted you with the second one. That's
Oh.
No,
That was your fault. That was
you know whose
your
fault it is?
fault.
You know whose fault it is? And I hope he's watching. It's Steve's fault.
Steve is watching
It is
right now. I'll
Steve's
tell
fault
ya.
that we lost him. Steve, you also owe me a J. Cole painting, by the way. Yes, because it's
Dang it, Steve.
Actually, no, it's not even Steve's fault. It's Roland's fault, because Roland was the one that wanted us to do the interviews.
Ah,
So it's Roland's fault.
pinche
It's
Roland.
Roland.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve.
It
Love
wasn't
you. See you at Thanksgiving.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
It's still your fault, Steve, because you had the event. It's
Oh yeah,
still
I
your
was
fault.
during the Chingon Fest.
Also, shout out to
both of y'all.
Steve. Shout out to Steve. Check out the promo video if you haven't seen it yet on our page.
That came out really nice. Came
Yeah.
out really nice, Steve.
We were in there. Axe was in there. Cynthia was in there. Donna missed it by a few minutes. She was getting stickers at the time that they had the shot of Roy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
You were getting the stickers.
Oh.
They came around there. But
Yeah.
Just stickers.
but yeah,
Sorry.
check that
I
out.
thought it was when I was getting the elote. I was like, yeah, I'm getting the elote.
No, but check that out. I'm
Chicken
in
on the
there.
stick.
I'm in there like a good quarter of the video. But yeah, thanks to Steve for having us out there.
Yeah.
Back to more important things.
Me.
Yes.
Angelica.
so-
Of course.
So of course we know, like you were mentioning, you had to pretty much give up the baking by force, not really by choice. So which one would you say you had more fun doing, the baking or the crafting now?
I would have to say baking, just because it was very challenging, and I like a challenge, and because
Yeah.
it helped to just prove to myself that I can do it. I really had a lot of fun because I did all types. I even did my favorite. I like 3D cakes, but my favorite were gravity defying, which basically, if you don't know what that is, it's you've got a burger and you got the ketchup bottle up here, and ketchup is drizzling down. I mean, that's how I would make the cake. So I'd make the ketchup bottle,
Ooh.
and then it will just be
All connected.
suspended
All
in
right,
the air.
let's
Yeah.
let's talk afterwards.
Oh,
I want you to make a
God.
cake
I
for
do
me.
I did do a beer mug with the
Oh
beer
my!
can.
We could just
That's
make a
cool.
we can make a cake with a floating 500.
So my birthday is
Ah.
January.
Well,
Ah.
I'll work up a quote.
$500. Sorry.
Damn. You know what? I'm gonna go to cake school and I'm gonna be back and I'll show you.
A
You show me- you can
competition.
make- You can make my birthday cake. I've never had a birthday cake made. Well, not, okay, no, my mom always made me one. But
Oh my god! This is a heartfelt
But
story now. Tell me about your life. I want to know who hurt
my
you.
mom always makes one. But what I
Not
mean
like an
is-
extravagant one.
Was
Yeah,
it
like an
Ernesto de la Cruz?
No.
Damn him.
Make her an extravagant
You know, like
one.
an extravagant,
Yeah.
artistic,
3D.
3D, whatever.
See,
all
Yeah.
the model,
I've
all
never
the
had one of
watermarks
those.
and everything.
all the works.
Yeah, all the works.
I
and
need a
everything.
lot of marshmallows.
Oh, and Steve said, "LOL." He put a laughing emoji, and then it said, "Not my fault."
See, Steve, we love you.
That's what I'm saying. It's not his
Sometimes.
fault. It's actually Roland's fault.
No, it is his fault.
Oh God,
I'll blame both of them.
I'll take the
She's
blame,
mad.
Steve.
She's
I'll
Well, I
take
say
it.
it's
mad. She wants her.
Or we can just
It's
blame
okay.
Axe.
It's okay because you ended up getting me a Frida one.
Yes.
Look, Steve, it'll be all
At my
forgiven
2K
with a
party.
hat.
Hey, you know what? We just call it even. We'll just say it's Axe's fault because we were interviewing him, and that's when we forgot it.
Aw, congrats.
Aw.
Shout out to Axe. He's actually DJing down the street right now at
All
Hemisphere.
right,
Awesome.
So I have the Frida one on my coffee bar because I have a coffee bar, and then I have the
coffee
V
bar.
Extra one with the avocado.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have that one.
Avocado.
Did you bought that one too? I don't remember
Yeah.
that. Oh, okay.
I bought that one too. I don't.
I only
oh,
have one
I don't
left from my
remember.
last event. I have to make
Really?
more. Yeah.
I don't remember where I got what, like when I bought it from you, but I remember. Oh, maybe it might have been when
Was it the
we
same time?
interviewed when I interviewed you.
Oh,
When
maybe.
we went to
I think so.
Possibly.
whover's house it was.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that was
Your
my
trap
bestie.
dealer's house or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
my
So
bestie's
that
house.
one I have it in our office. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I probably need to get a new one. I
guess
think it's time for a new
I
one.
think you do.
I was gonna say I thought you had another one from her too. No.
Yeah, the concha one that my mom stole.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
thought no, yeah. I think
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, the one that got lost in the Chingon Fest. Yeah, that one.
What?
no.
no.
Why are you mad?
you
Why are you mad? You got a replacement. I haven't got shit from mine that I lost. I'm the one that's still out on
Well,
that.
you haven't hit up your dealer. That's
Yeah,
what
well,
I
I haven't
did.
seen her again. But
210 culture, always friendly.
B Garcia, if you're somehow watching this, I need another copy of that J Cole one. I'm very sad too. I was all like babying it. She was like, I was like, why are you folding it? And then I still lose the damn thing. She's over there like putting it in her pocket, rolling it up. I'm like, why are you rolling it up? You're bending the painting. Leave it there.
Such a liar. He's being over dramatic.
No.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's all I wanted. All I wanted was that painting. I was waiting forever to get that painting, and I finally got it. And I told her like how excited I was, and then I lose it.
So sad.
And then
What?
the bar
What?
doesn't even like
So
respawn.
sad,
I was
so
gonna say it's
sad.
Roy's fault, but no, it wasn't because we lost it before we met
Yeah.
Roy after.
I'm gonna play the world's smallest violin.
Aw.
But jumping into my next question here, what would you say would be some challenges that you faced starting off, or even now if you still, I don't know if you still do, but
Oh, the first thing was events because I didn't know how to set them up. Like, what should I take? Should I take everything?
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest one in the beginning. It was just that, just because it's all new. And then finding events, it was like I was 24/7 on Facebook groups trying to find different events,
Right.
and also figuring out which events to do, which would be where my items would sell best because
Yeah.
my stuff doesn't belong in every market or
Right,
every
yeah,
event. So
right.
that took me some time. I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain places that it's not going to be
Yeah.
worth my time because it's not that type of market. And a lot of my stuff, if you're familiar with it, it's a lot of sugar skull work. Just like my earrings and my keychains.
Hey, plug it in, girl. Plug it in.
Oh, that's really cool.
I've been
I've got some with me, you know. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your sister.
Oh
Or
yeah,
your mom
she
or
loves
something.
that shit.
but,
She likes The Nightmare Before Christmas. Stuff,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Jack
go.
Skellington.
You need to go to the Tim
Yeah.
Burton event. That
Yeah.
I'd
she's
be
gonna
like, this
have.
is got this from the flea market. Here you go.
So
Hey.
piggybacking off of where you had mentioned that not all of, I guess, you don't really, not that you don't really sell, but
What?
some of your stuff isn't, I guess, in all events that you would find and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So would you say that some items get sold like within different seasons.
Oh, okay.
I know a
Like
lot of people,
seasonal items type of thing.
well, yeah, like my ornaments for sure. I mean, I
Yeah.
still have them out. So if y'all come
Yeah.
to any of my events, I sometimes almost always have a few of my ornaments
Yeah.
out, especially the sugar skull ones, because everybody.
Yeah.
I know some people are under the impression that sugar skull crafts or artwork or whatever are just mainly to come out on Dia de los Muertos. But it's not true, because I'm constantly selling on my coasters. I'm constantly
Yeah.
selling. I mean, that's mainly what a lot
It's a
of what I
lifestyle.
do.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of what I do, and
Yeah.
that's just because that's what I really like.
Yeah.
You know? So that's not. I mean, that part of it, I didn't find it to be true. It's just certain markets some handmade markets are more of a. How do I say it? You know, they like the hand sewn products
Right,
or soaps and candle type.
But
stuff.
I mean, your stuff is
And
handmade.
my stuff's handmade, but I guess just you know, sometimes it doesn't sell well in certain markets. As far as season wise, though, the only thing I find is my ornaments that. I mean, I don't put out a Christmas tree,
Right.
you know, in February for them, but I'll put some out just in case somebody's interested in them.
Yeah.
Because they do sell. I mean, they
Right.
still do sell. Not as much as Christmas time, holiday
Right,
season,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they will sell.
Yeah.
So that's probably the only thing that I really.
Nice. That
have
really is like a
noticed.
seasonal thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So what do you sell a lot of, mainly like during Fiesta time?
As in type of craft?
Yeah, like type of product.
Well, I don't know. I would just say my tile coasters sell all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, really quickly.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing that really stands out. But that's kind of a constant. And again, that's something I didn't think would sell.
Right, yeah.
And I am working on specifically like a Fiesta type coaster, because I don't have. I just work on my design, so I don't really have anything that's
Like themed.
Fiesta or this is for whatever.
Yeah.
I usually just work up my design and I
Yeah.
put that out there just because if I was gonna do this, I told myself I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Right, yeah.
True.
That's why I started it, not necessarily because I have people give suggestions and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I because a lot of the stuff that I have is it's not like my coasters. I have a lot of men because I have chingona,
Right.
nalgona,
Yeah.
so I have a lot of men that say, hey, where's the guy stuff, but
Where's the chingon and algon?
yeah, where's the chingon? But that's just not stuff that
You reach
I
out to
make.
Steve.
Yeah,
Reach out to Steve.
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve, where's the
Steve's got all the
Steve?
stuff.
Where's your coasters and ornaments?
Yeah.
Especially
So-
nalgon.
Yeah.
It's nalgon.
Yeah, but it's just not something that pops into my head as a
Right, yeah.
design that I want to do. Not that I don't want to do it. It's just like I said. It's
Yeah.
I like to just whatever's coming into my mind that I feel more passionate towards. That's what I'm going to do.
In a nice way that I'm saying it for her, she said, fuck your suggestions. I'm going to do whatever I want.
But and I'm gonna.
Oh god.
Yeah, and that's why I started is because if I want to work and do an event, I'll do it. If I want to do 2, I'll do it. If I don't want to do any all month, not going to do it. And if I want
Right,
to
yeah.
all month not not even step into my craft room, then I won't.
Right.
Which I did a lot
That's
of.
the beauty. That's the
beginning of the
beauty of
year.
it, of having like your own thing going on, because
Yeah.
you could do whatever you want whenever you want it.
Yeah, because I didn't want that same pressure that I had with my bakery.
Right.
Because
Gotcha.
it didn't matter. I mean, if I took the money, then that cake's got to be ready by
Right,
7
yeah.
o'clock,
Right.
Friday night or whatever. And with this, that's why I don't really do. I'll do custom bulk orders, but I won't do like I want this 1 or
Yeah.
4 coasters just
Yeah.
because I've got other stuff I have to work on. So I can do like a large amount at the same time, but to pull out all my stuff
Yeah.
to do 4 or just a couple, it's so much more work. And I feel pressured, and I don't
Right.
like to feel pressured for 10 different people.
Yeah.
As opposed to there's one large order that I accepted, and then I'll do that. But as far as cakes, I mean, I think 1 year, and like I said, I worked full time. I had 13 orders on a weekend.
For
And
cakes?
Cake. I know. I was
damn,
crazy. It was for
Jesus.
Halloween. Everybody had all these Halloween ideas. But that's what happens. I just go overboard, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to stop myself sometimes because I
Yeah.
don't want to say no, and I just want to take. So I've learned to say no. I've learned to just say, no,
No.
I'm going to do this, and this is what I want to
Yeah.
do,
Right.
and this is what I'm going to stick to until I get to a point where I feel like, okay, I have that space, or maybe, who knows, eventually maybe I can hire somebody and I can take all
Right.
these other custom type stuff. But
What if your daughter's free labor?
Oy.
Gotta get it in before they leave the house.
A good work ethic. That's what.
no.
So Danny commented and said, "Love you guys.
Love you, Danny.
Love you, Danny.
Love you sometimes."
I know. Yeah, so we're not going to Vegas with you because we have to host Thanksgiving, or we would.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah,
know,
well, he's going to
where-
He's going to
where
Vegas.
we wanted you.
He's going to Vegas on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It's his
Nice.
birthday.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
I know. Happy birthday, Danny. Coming
Happy
up.
early birthday.
Coming up.
And
I got you something. Hit me up.
We still got to shoot those videos. Still, we still got like 2 more videos to shoot. So there's
Twitch.
that.
Twitch.
Yes. Well, no, we're doing where he gives stuff away to like random strangers. So we did one where
Hey, you. Here's $1.
we went to UTSA and we gave out Starbucks gift cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So he just went up to people and like, "You like Starbucks?" They were like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, here you go."
Illegally, I may add.
They don't know all that. we filled out the paperwork. The paperwork just didn't come in time.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Yes.
happened, and I'm
It,
sticking to
it
it.
got lost in the mail.
So, Angelica, is there a medal soon for your stuff?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What?
So I
What?
submitted- I
Okay, then can we have a medal?
You went to the wrong people. You need to go to Mira Medals.
I submitted for one, but again, my brain
Change
just.
your mind again.
Well, no, I have the one I want to do,
Your
but
mind is thinking for itself.
it's too detailed. It's gonna be like 3 times as much as I was wanting to spend. So I'm just like, oh my god. So I'm just waiting for them to get back to me to cut back on how, giving me suggestions on how to cut back on cost, because it's my first
You went to the
one,
wrong
so
people.
I'm not
I'm just telling you. You went to the wrong people.
They're like, "We're gonna just make a circle and just put an A on it." $95 a medal.
I sent them the design I wanted and let them do what they needed to do, but it's just the color choices, since it's a Fiesta medal. There's a lot of color, and then the more color you add, the more the price is.
Right,
So
yeah.
they're trying to work with it and trying to cut back, but it may not. I may
Look
have to
the way you want.
Yeah, just because it's gonna be less colors.
Right,
And
yeah.
Fiesta is all about being colorful,
Right,
bright
yeah.
and
Yeah.
festive. And
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm excited to see what it
hopefully,
is.
if not, I may have to just try a different one. But
We have connections.
Yeah, we,
Know people.
we
who
have
know
some people that we know.
that's awesome.
They're part of the Get
Yeah.
Illuminati too. So,
They're good people.
so
Sometimes.
I know we kind of covered it here throughout the whole show, but what would be the advice that you'd give somebody starting their own business, even if it's not crafts, just in general?
Make sure it's something you love to do, because yes, it's a business, but you're going to be spending all your time and energy and money
Yeah.
into it. So you don't want to do that with something you can't stand. And it's just, once it starts feeling like work, it's no longer fun. It's no
Right,
longer,
yeah.
it's like for me, I feel like it's a stress relief. I relax when even though sometimes I feel like I'm stressing out,
Right.
but it's very relaxing and it's fun, and I look forward to doing it. And then I also allow myself for break time. So make sure if you're going to do a business,
Yeah.
Whether it's big or small, make sure that you're fitting in some, not only family time, but time for yourself to just
Right.
binge, on Netflix, or, do nothing all weekend or all week or
You
all
hear
month.
that?
Like a sack of potatoes.
What did we do
You hear
yesterday?
that?
What did we do yesterday?
That's only for a couple of hours. She said a week or a month.
Oh my god.
I'm
Like,
just saying.
Who's taking a break off from the podcast for a month? That's what I thought. Shut up.
sack of potatoes.
Yeah, be a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, I love
Sack
being
of
sack.
papas.
Sometimes that whole week is just like, I still feel sometimes exhausted, but,
Yeah.
it helps. It does help.
Yeah, that's why I take the week off from my regular job so I can enjoy this one perfectly.
Oh, wow.
That's all you need. You just need a break from one of
Wow.
them. One of the
Okay.
two.
All right.
So, time to
Donna
get...
has like 3 jobs.
I know. I
know.
have like 7.
So don't be blaming me. Don't be blaming me. So now time
Lame.
for the... We haven't done it on the show in a long time, actually.
What?
It's time
because
for
Dom's
the
back.
210 Culture Hot Seat.
Domination.
Oh my god.
She's sweating now.
Like,
She
what?
feel that heat.
So for those who are tuning in for the first time, for whatever reason, it took you 54
Hi, how
episodes
you
to
doing?
start listening. Hi.
I'm Dom.
And glad that we introduced ourselves 40 minutes into the podcast. But this is the part of the show we do with our guests called the 210 Culture Hot Seat. So we ask this or that questions, and you just tell us which one you prefer. You don't have to explain your reasoning, especially if it's controversial, and we'll jump you after the show.
Dang.
So
I'll see you in the
We'll
parking
jump
lot
you.
way.
or you can if you want. It's up to you. But first question we always start off with is Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Whataburger.
Nice. Okay, then you can stay.
You're
Next,
good.
That's it.
next question: chicken wise, Bill Miller's or Church's chicken?
I'm not really a chicken person.
What?
Churches?
What are you then?
What are you?
I like salmon.
She's one of them
Oh, you're a
new.
fish eater.
Yep, she's from Castroville.
She likes turkeys.
Dang.
Yeah, I did.
Wrong one.
Like turkey.
How you doing? You like salmon?
I meant that's what I meant to push. Wrong one. They both say turkey. I get confused. Next one: red salsa or green salsa?
Red.
Red.
Wow, that took no hesitation.
Yeah.
I know.
You
She
like
likes texture.
spiciness?
She likes texture, not spicy.
Spicy.
Wait,
I
I always thought red was spicy
I-
and green was like just flavorful.
I mean,
Is it the other way
the
around?
green sauce has always been on.
Not the salsa I had at Sarah's. I opened that thing. That thing had nothing but seeds.
Yeah, I know.
Like it literally just had like
Give me a
it had a
picture.
ring
Was
of
it
seeds
red?
throwing me the finger.
No, it was
like,
green. That
was
shit
Yeah,
green.
the green's always hot.
I'll show you the picture
Yeah.
after. No, but it had like most places like it's green, but you're
But it
kind of
was
like,
like,
well,
oh,
because some you're
seeds.
like, oh, it's like an avocado jalapeno. No, this was like straight ass seeds in there.
Wow.
Like I went like with a spoon and pulled up like a thing full of seeds.
That was for chingons only. That's
Yeah.
why.
I was just like, I don't care what I
Oh
got
my
myself
God.
He
into.
was bumped off that category now.
I wish I was on there.
So next one is Mama Margie's or Las Palapas.
Oh man.
I gotcha.
Uh,
For what though? Like I like one over the other for certain reasons.
Oh,
In general.
Mama
just in
Margie's
general.
after the club.
Oh,
Las Palapas for before the club. How about that?
All right,
that's a pretty good answer. Yeah,
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
And last one, I leave it as an open-ended question. Favorite type of taco?
Bean and cheese.
Tex
Fuck
Mex.
yeah.
Yes.
I love bean and cheese.
Bean and cheese with bacon, though.
Yeah.
I like
Bean
them
cheese
all,
bacon.
But
bean and
only
cheese.
only if it's a place that makes crispy bacon. If it's like soggy like Whataburger bacon, then no.
No, not in taco.
Man, Whataburger bacon sucks. Like, you like bite into the burger
And the
and
whole
you like
slice.
this stretchy ass bacon. I'm just like, oh,
Like could you
that's
imagine
nasty.
like how
Shots
much?
fired.
Could you imagine how much more on the next level Whataburger would be if their bacon was crispy?
Oh my God.
That breakfast burger though is fucking good.
I've never
Have you
had
tried
I want
it?
it.
No, I
I
haven't.
want
Fuck
to try it.
yes, it is good as
They
fuck.
put
Yeah.
I have
the
not tried
peppercorn
that.
sauce from the patty melt,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then they put the
hash
they put
browns?
the hash browns, and then the egg, and then the patty.
that sounds great.
Man,
And then
Ugh.
I went through the app and I
The
found out.
meaning of brunch.
I mean, I always figured you could, but I never realized it. So I got it with toasted. They toasted the buns, asked for toasted with grilled jalapenos. It makes it even that much better.
Dang.
But I got it through
Fuck.
that. But I mean, you
Sounds
can probably
good.
ask the director.
If I hadn't just eaten, I'd probably go to Whataburger right now.
I'm probably gonna go to
Dang.
Whataburger for my lunch.
so
yeah.
what's your typical order at Whataburger? Like, what do you order?
I like a bacon cheeseburger.
Just a regular
like what I
bacon.
got
That
cheese-
sounds great to me.
Yeah.
She wins.
Onion rings.
You win.
No fries. Onion rings.
Oh wait, you get onion rings instead of fries? Yeah, the onion rings are pretty good.
Yeah. Finish it. Smack.
What the fuck is that for?
I don't know. It sounded good. It sounded good at the time.
Anyways, so for those
boys.
that have joined us or are right now listening, we do have our question of the day that I'm gonna ask before we jump into the topics.
Yes.
And it is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert, since Thanksgiving is this month? So we'll let y'all think about that.
Actually,
Which
it's
I know you had already replied, but
There's only one answer. That's pecan
pecan
pie.
pie.
really?
Yes.
I said we were gonna wait until like later on to answer. What the hell?
Bros unite.
Who cares? We
Pecan
already
pie.
But
said
anyways.
Donna's on is like pumpkin pie. All just like random.
Well,
That's
I
because
like,
she likes pumpkin
I like
spice.
No,
Pumpkin
she's
pie.
she's freaking weird when it comes to pecan pie.
She's weird.
She doesn't like the meringue. If it has too much of the meringue part of it, she doesn't eat it.
It grosses me out.
The
I'm
texture.
sorry.
It's the
yes,
texture.
the
That's
texture
I'm
just
just like, it's
grosses
pecan
me
pie.
out.
I really don't care. It's
Pecan pie. Yeah, pecan
It's
pie.
the texture.
It's like a
thing.
chocolate chip
It's-
cookie. Whether it's chocolate chunks or
Just
chocolate
so,
chips, it's still a
like-
chocolate chip cookie.
Well,
I'll still
it's
eat
just
it.
so like gooey and,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
But yeah,
I
she
mean, I
eats.
love it, but
But
I
yet you eat
understand.
pecan.
What?
But yet you
What?
eat pecan pie. That's all nasty and
What
disgusting.
do you mean pecan pie? That's
I
all
mean,
nasty.
pumpkin pie. You're
Hell
over there eating pumpkin pie. It's all
I
nasty.
eat pumpkin
Kinda
pie with
mushy.
a shit ton of whipped
And then
cream,
she's
and I
over
don't
there-
give a fuck if it gives me chorro.
And she's over there eating lemon. She's over there eating the lemon meringue. That lemon meringue's worse than the pecan.
Some, you know, it depends because whenever your family buys lemon meringue pie
From Bill Miller's.
from Bill Miller, sometimes
Smack.
it's too much of the gooey stuff that I'm just like, no, I'm not. Kathy says pecan pie has to have lots of pecans.
Yeah.
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 I will say that.
Yeah.
I don't care either way. As long as it's pecan pie, I really don't care.
Hi,
pecan.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Long time listener. First time caller.
Who joins the podcast late now? What the fuck's wrong with you, Kathy?
She
Hey,
woke
the
up late.
Packers don't play till like 5 or 3. Don't they? Are they the 3 o'clock game? Oh no, I think they were
Well,
the
they
noon
are
game.
playing right now.
Yeah, they are playing right now. That's why.
Oh, well, anyways.
I
I like
but
sweet
Well.
potato casserole too.
I
No?
no.
The only
No.
sweet potato
God,
I
really?
like are
What about
fries.
yams? Y'all
You like
the
sweet potato fries, but you
I
don't
like-
like sweet potato
No,
casserole.
I don't like
Okay,
sweet
that's kind of
potato.
weird.
Because they're
Any other way.
crispy.
Huh?
I like
They're
the
crispy.
fries,
That's
though.
why.
I don't know, because I tried sweet potato fries, but I don't know, I just didn't like them.
No.
Because you're weird.
No,
like
I don't know if it was
Popeyes.
because it was a frozen
So
bag. I don't know.
Popeyes, sweet
Mm,
potatoes,
maybe.
Popeyes.
And
I've
is there a
tried the
specific
frozen
place that
ones.
you get sweet potato
I've
fries?
tried them at, oh my gosh, what is that place? Is it Bubba's off of 410?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
They have some good sweet potato fries. That's when I
Ah,
first
maybe I should
tried
just
them.
check it out.
Yeah,
I should check
I
that
did
out.
like them.
Speaking of Popeyes, I finally got it, guys. I finally got the sandwich. After months and months
got
of
the pinche
trying to
sandwich,
get the
yeah.
damn sandwich and then being sold out, I finally got it. Check out our Instagram under the G Labs under our highlight section to see my wonderful review of that. But I finally got it, and it was totally worth the hour that I waited in line to get that damn
I
sandwich.
nearly teared up because I was like, he finally got it.
You have no idea.
Everybody
I was
teared
gonna
up with
say,
you.
We had so
Everybody
many
cried with
people.
you.
I had so many people message us and they're like, "I've been waiting to see your review on this sandwich. What's
Yeah,
this review
they
on this
would,
sandwich?
yeah.
I'm glad you finally got your sandwich." And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why, like in the whole thing, I was like, for those who haven't followed me since then, that's why like I reposted like all the times that I went.
Yeah.
I was like, that way when they're watching the story, they understand why
Yeah.
this is very important to me. I
Yeah.
was like, it could have been garbage, and I probably still would have enjoyed it anyway.
Like,
'cause it's-
finally.
yes. It does taste better without hot sauce though, because I tried it without it and I tried one with it, and it tastes better without hot sauce.
Is it spicy on
Not
its own,
really.
or it's just a
It's-
okay?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't-
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I'm gonna put hot sauce on it to make it spicier. The hot sauce destroyed
Kills
the
it.
flavor on it bad. So
I really don't think one's better than the other. I think it just depends what you want
Mm-hmm.
out of a chicken sandwich.
Right.
Yeah.
it's good, but it's not. I'm gonna wait an hour in line to get good, but it's not. I'm gonna stab somebody.
Fat.
Good.
You're gonna wait an hour again.
it's not. I'm gonna stab somebody good, or I'm gonna hit somebody with a tray good. It's not that good.
So what made you go? Did you literally go? Was it McAllen? You said you went.
Well, the whole thing
Or-
was is that weekend when I originally first heard it, I tried it here. Then we went out of town because it was her nephew's birthday.
Yeah.
So when we were out there, I was like, well, let's go over there. There's no Mexicans out there eat Popeyes. There's probably chicken sandwiches there. Went to 2 chicken sandwiches, almost died on the second one. They were all sold out. And I was like,
Yeah,
what
they
the
just
hell?
had like
Oh
ghetto
my
signs that say
gosh.
sold out,
Sold
no
out.
chicken
Wow.
sandwiches aquí.
Hey, at least
Shit
they were
like that.
at least they were nice though, and they put it like on the banner.
Yeah.
Here in San Antonio, they would wait till you would pull up to the drive-through
Yeah.
with the sign that says no chicken sandwiches.
Like really? I've been in line all day.
So so that's why we went over there, and then I finally just gave up. I was like, I give up. If I can't get it down here in the valley, I'll give up. And that's when like that next Sunday we came back, they were like, oh yeah, we're out of chicken sandwiches now. So I was like, okay, well good. And then Sunday they had announced it, and we drove by after the podcast to a
Yes.
Popeyes, and it was out the street, and she was like, we're not waiting in line. I was like,
I'm not waiting.
I was like, all right, cool. Well, then Monday when I get off of work, I'm gonna go wait in line, and I'm gonna get my fucking sandwich. So I ended up getting my sandwich.
Wow.
No support. Dumb.
No.
No.
Hell no.
But yet, because I'm a good husband, I got her one, so she didn't have to wait in line for an
Oh.
hour. So there's that.
No,
Because he
no.
knew I was going to bitch about it. So
Dang.
he wanted
How
to
many
save the
hours?
bitching.
He learned well. He learned well from his.
I trained
You've
him
been
pretty
married
good.
a while.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it kicks in.
Her
We do have
G's
some
tips.
responses for the question of the day. So we have empty nesters _fine _fun. that said pumpkin. I
Oh.
agree.
Gross.
I like pumpkin, but
Yeah, and we have SA Texas Foodies that said cheesecake pumpkin pie with extra whipped cream.
Actually,
Yeah.
that one does sound
actually,
good.
the cheesecake
I would-
pumpkin pie is delicious.
Yeah.
I've made
Man,
that.
I would eat that.
Yesterday when we went to HEB, we got, I tried pumpkin cupcakes with cheesecake
Oh.
frosting. Fuck, man, it was so good.
Yep.
But
Sounds
I didn't want to
good.
get the whole dozen because I knew I was going to eat them by myself. So
Uh,
I don't want to seem that fat ass. Oh, we have a question. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Anoop MV said, guys, which is the best Mexican restaurant in San Antonio?
Damn.
Fuck.
I mean,
That's a tough.
You got us.
I mean, if you really need
Depends
it,
what
if
you're
you're not
looking for.
talking brick and
Yeah.
mortar and you want tacos, you know it has to be Diablo's Taco, Mr. Diablo's
Mr.
Tacos.
Diablos.
Mr. Diablo's Tacos are like top
It
tier.
also depends. You want like straight up Mexican food, or we're talking about Tex-Mex, because that also
If you want-
has to
Right.
do.
Because if you want
different too.
enchiladas, I'd say Blanco Cafe.
Mango Cafe.
I don't know. The times that I went to Blanco Cafe have been kind of.
You're
Mm.
if you want somewhere
I've
that
been
they make good homemade tortillas, Alamo Cafe has some pretty bomb
Ooh,
homemade
Alamo.
Oh
tortillas.
yeah,
Cafe.
Alamo Cafe. Yeah.
That's a pretty
Their
bomb
tortillas are
tortillas.
bomb.
Of course, if you want traditional,
If you want atmosphere,
you want a traditional San Antonio experience, you could go visit Roy at 3 a.m. at Rocky's Tacos.
Hey.
But yeah, I mean, it really just depends more what you want. I know there's that one off of 410 and Blanco that's like authentic Mexican, the one we went to with the T. Right there by the Kobe, right before you get 410 with the chile.
the bee.
Oh fuck. I don't. Oh,
Chojila.
I think it's guajarillos.
Mhm.
Guajarillos.
Mhm.
That's like traditional Mexican food.
Mhm. Like it
That's
literally
what's up.
says not Tex-Mex. Like,
Right,
on the
yeah.
Oh,
side.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Like on their menu, like it even says on the front, this is not Tex-Mex. This is authentic
Yeah.
Mexican food.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so it just depends what you're in the mood for. I have Kathy that said best dessert is pumpkin cheesecake, so I'm gonna have to try it because I don't think
It
I've
is
tried it.
Pumpkin cheesecake's
good.
pretty good.
I'll probably tell my mom. Well, because she's
I
already
might have
making
a recipe
cheesecake.
for one, too,
Ooh,
if
well,
you
you should
want.
send it over.
Yeah, if I can find it, I haven't made
Send
it
it
in
to
a
my
long
DMs,
time,
or
but-
you could just send me the whole cheesecake. I mean, whatever you want to do.
And on our
You know,
next
my
episode
daughter,
of
she's
Culture
like,
Creations.
Can you make me a cheesecake, please? I was like, she goes, can you make 2 for Thanksgiving? I said, why 2? She said, because I want to take one home. I was like, okay,
Wow.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
funny.
Wow.
That's so hilarious.
So I say since we're in food, we'll go with the food topic to end this off since we only have like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
did you have any more comments? We just
Yeah, I
kinda-
have Kathy. Kathy, stop commenting.
kidding.
She put Jacala Mexican restaurant.
Okay, that's
It's
probably this
good.
one.
Yeah.
And hey Kathy, go Panthers.
Hey. Girlfriend, I'm
Uh.
taking 2 to the meeting. Oh, okay. Well, then sounds good. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you were. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, wait. You never said where we're going tomorrow. Just call me later. It's fine.
I know we're gonna have like half the listeners over there with us. Y'all said this is where we're drinking.
Dang.
Sorry. Okay.
Fan base.
Moving on. So we have San Antonio's first PB&J shop just opened and is selling 9 signature sandwiches. The first peanut butter and jelly sandwich shop in San Antonio, PB&J, with Tay, celebrated its grand opening last week in Olmos Park. The owner, Jeremiah Burns, told Maya Say in an article that he named his business after his fiancée, Taylor Negrete, and his little girl, Taylin Maya Burns. That's ironic. The owner also owns the R&R Station, a massage therapy business, but said he wanted to branch out from his serious work. The debut menu featured 9 signature sandwiches, which included the frontrunner fan favorite, the Texan, which includes peanut butter, jalapeno jelly, and bacon on Texas toast. Sandwiches range in price from $6 for a classic to $10 for the kitchen sink, which includes peanut butter, Nutella, marshmallows, jelly, bacon, bananas, walnuts, and coconut.
Wow.
So are we filming a Culture Creations video there or not?
Yeah, I'm
And
down.
also, what do you put in your PB&J?
Nothing.
All right, so
I
college special.
I mean, I just eat it straight up like that. I don't really. I love.
Yeah, I don't either.
I occasionally will eat it, and I really like it when I eat it, but I'm not like gonna run out my
I
way.
have tried it with, not that you put it in it, but it was back when I was in school, like little. And a parent brought, I think they I don't know if they put it in the oven, but I think it was like honey on the bread.
Ooh.
And
wow.
they put the bread in the oven, and then they put the peanut butter and jelly, and it was so good. I have never been able to do it again. I don't know how they did it or what they did, but it was so good.
I actually realized what I do put into my peanut butter and jelly that I really, really like eating with it.
What?
A big old chicken patty from Smack Rails.
Smack
Shout out
Rails.
Smack Rails. That PB&J sandwich goes hard.
Hey, yeah, that's right. I was thinking about that for a moment.
I've
I know.
never tried
I thought about it after.
It's so
It's good. He makes a chicken sandwich and then all he puts is just the peanut butter and jelly
Yeah.
Smack rolls.
on top of it. Yeah.
It smacks.
And then
Yeah,
that peanut
it's
butter
really
just
good.
melts like regular butter and gets it all with the
nice.
jelly. It's
I've had
really good.
one, and I don't know what it was called, but it had peaches or something in
Oh,
it.
wow.
Do y'all know?
Wow.
It
No.
was like a peach sauce, or I don't know.
I
what
think
it
that was like a
but it
one-time item because there's some that he does like just like
Oh.
for like a one-off,
Mhm.
and then he'll bring them back.
Yeah, it was at
So-
an event at the roundabout, but it was really good. Really, I could only eat half of it. It was so big, but it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, we got the peanut butter one and we split it with like everybody that was there at the
Yeah.
shoot. I was like, all right, you get a piece. You get a
Surprised
piece.
Yeah.
because I'm not much of like a person that tries shit like that,
Yeah.
but it was really good. It was really good. We do have some comments here because I posted the article during the week. So we do have some comments about people because I asked what they like on their peanut butter jelly. I have Team Roach 4, which is Jeanette. Shout out to Jeanette.
Shout out.
She likes crushed up Lay's potato chips in her peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Of course, I
Interesting.
like peanut butter jelly. I do sometimes, which is rare. I like adding bananas to it.
Me
It's
too.
pretty good. And then unapologetically Anna, which is Angela from SATX Rated,
So-
said pureed nut spread and grape relish reduction paired with a brioche bun.
Ooh,
Which
that
sounds pretty
Fancy.
Sorry guys.
fancy.
What
fancy.
the hell?
So the soundboard,
Okay.
the soundboard I forgot to put for the free hour, so it hit the time where I needed advertisement. I'm sorry
Wow.
guys.
Lame.
Well,
So rude.
anybody want to give me $1.99? That'd be great. My bad.
But anyways, I don't know. Would I pay $6 to $10 for a sandwich, for a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
No, I
Probably not.
But you know
But-
it. But you do know what time it is, right?
What time it is? What time it be? Wow, that's funny. Where you at? Where you at?
Where's
Where
Brian?
you at?
Where's the
Where
Brian
you
in the
at?
banana suit?
Jelly.
Oh, with your comment about the Panthers, Kathy said, "Shut up, bitch," about the Panthers.
Oh,
You can stop. You can stop watching now.
So yeah,
It's about to get personal up in here.
So anything else?
But
last
I would
minute?
I would definitely try it though. The PB&J shop.
I mean, yeah, I would
they toast
definitely
it.
go.
I would
I
even
would go
pay
and try it.
Yeah.
As long as
Sport.
they're open.
Yeah, I would go and try it one time.
And they should be like, "This is the best peanut butter."
I know,
jelly
right?
ever."
I'm
Probably
going
keep going back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear. We gotta go over there.
I know.
But anyways, we don't have any other food topics, so
Yeah. And of course, if you haven't seen, we're in the current again for the second week in a row.
nice.
Whoop, whoop.
We're in the 10 veteran-owned businesses you should be eating by now, and we're on slide number 10 for Crawfish Kings.
yes.
Yeah.
That wonderful spread that I had of the crawfish. They put
Yeah.
it
Oh
on
my
there
gosh,
with the lobster.
yes.
I think I can remember that.
Yes. We definitely need to go back.
Great.
That sauce though is amazing.
I want them to jar it up for me.
And of course, the week before that, we were in the Fideo Local slideshow.
Yeah.
We were in there like 2-3
We
times. Donna and her twin were in there.
Me and my
Twinsies.
twin.
So yeah, pretty much that's the whole show.
Yeah.
We're there. So how can people get a hold of you social media wise?
Yes.
I'm on Instagram, Arte Mia Crafts, at Arte Mia Crafts, Facebook at Arte Mia Crafts SA, and also if you want to shop, I have my Etsy. But like I was saying earlier, I've got my new website up. I have a lot of my items on there. It's artemiacrafts.com, or you can email me, either one. Or catch me at one of my events. I
Catch me in
post
the
it up
streets.
all the
Nice.
time.
Oh yeah,
All
and
day.
you mentioned where's your next event?
The next one, what is November?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Actually,
December?
my November on the 30th, it's gonna be at Milam Park.
Oh,
Is
okay.
Milam
okay.
or Milam? I don't know if I'm always
Yeah.
say
Milo.
Milam, but
Yeah.
Milan, darling,
I'll
Milan.
be there. And then first Friday, I'm usually at Southtown Commons.
Nice.
And then December 13th, I have a Tim Burton
Ooh.
themed event.
Yeah.
Which is Nightmare Before
Spooky.
Christmas Bash. It's So I'll be posting that information up too. So
Nice. That's so awesome.
Can't
I'm
wait.
so
And
excited.
before I leave
Now
the
I
show,
know where to get my sister's gifts.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
definitely. So follow them. And before we leave the show, I was supposed to play this in the beginning, but I've been slacking here getting this together. So
Slack.
before we wrap up, it's not Thanksgiving without this song.
I got beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, churches, beans, creams.
Okay, so we had to get that out of our
That's
system.
gonna be so fun.
We had to get that out of our system. Follow our stories on Instagram after this because it's gonna get very, very interesting.
It is. It's gonna be so much fun.
So once again, thank you to our sponsor, Southside Craft Soda, Texacola Soda. Get that at HEB now and get the limoncito one. Go find out
Yeah.
and go get it. Get that delicious.
We have some last comments. I have Flores Consuelo that said, please don't forget Mi Gran Jalisco on 615 East Amber. And then she said, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday, Miss Flor.
Happy
happy
Sunday.
Sunday.
We hope you have a great
Shout out.
Sunday. And love you all. Love you all.
Y'all.
Because she said you apostrophe LL.
Or use guys for the people up north.
Use guys.
And of course, thank you Southtown 101 for having us here in this wonderful
Always.
studio.
Yes.
And of
Southtown
course,
101.
Pub Sports Radio for having us on. And shout out to Jose who has to sit in the back and listen to us bullshit.
Jose's
Oh.
number one.
Every week for an hour, he just sits there
Sound
talking about
technician.
how
I hope we don't bore him.
He's probably like, damn it.
he's over there just talking about like hurry up and leave. So I can
Although
go home.
earlier when we told him we were gonna take a break in December, he was pretty happy. He was like,
I
"Fuck yeah!"
So shout out to him,
shout out to him.
the co-host that in
It's
the
only a
background
little
does all the
boring,
work.
Don't worry, guys.
So once again, thank you for being on the show here
Thank
with
you
us.
so much for
Thank
coming
you. It's
out.
always nice to see y'all.
Thank you, Angelica.
No.
That's why I just thought I'd give up.
Thank you.
You.
You know what? I don't. Other than G, what is your full name?
Genaro.
Okay.
Oh well, that's good. I mean, y'all don't know each
Yeah,
other's
it's okay.
names.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
fine.
fine.
But at least I know G. I mean, you know.
Well, I
I know you as G, so.
and I know you guys send me out, so we're good. So we're all good.
That's funny.
So like always, I'm G.
I'm dumb.
And Donna.
And
Oh,
There
I'm
goes
a
the trick
handicap now.
you're whoever you want to be today, okay? You want to be Heinz, you could be Heinz today. He's Heinz now.
And Heinz.
And Heinz.
Hi, Heinz.
So for 210 Culture, bringing the best of 210 Nation.